Hello! In this video, I will be talking about how to apply learning theories for online engagement. This is Lena Abrahma speaking, and in this video, I will take you in a small tour to tell you how I will apply some of the learning theories in my online course. We all know that people come from different backgrounds, different age groups, and they are just simply different. Some people have something in common. Well, other than being all adults, they are interested in learning something new. This could be a new course, skill, something that they are motivated to. This motivation could come from different places, like maybe they have some work motivated, just some personal interest, or any other type of motivation. This group of adults will take their time and register in some kind of course. This course could be also online. Some of these adults will go to the online option just because it's maybe easier and more convenient for them. Because when we are talking about adults, we are talking about another age group which is different from younger students whose only responsibility in this life is to learn. But for adults, they need to manage all of their life and responsibilities also while learning this new course. So that's where the online courses came handy, and they were really convenient for the adults. In my online course, I will be targeting teachers. So basically, I will be a teacher teaching teachers. That will add another level of difficulties when designing this course, because I'm not only talking to adults, I'm only talking to people who are really experienced with learning. So they actually know how the learning process goes. They are familiar with all the learning theories and all the expectations from both teachers and students. While teaching teachers or guiding teachers through my course, which is mainly going to be about how to lead teachers to be able to go through the MYP planning documentations from A to Z. So we have to be careful when dealing with this group and when choosing the best learning theory to be applied in this course. Before choosing the theory, we should know what is learning theory. Basically, learning theory is a set of different concepts that observe, describe, explain, and guide the learning process of people and everything that's related to this process. So mainly, it's just a set of techniques and procedures and kind of like observations and techniques that we use to guide the learning process in this course. How we will deliver the content, how we will manage to make sure that all of the learners are gaining the desired outcomes. All of this is considered part of a learning theory. We have 3 learning theories to choose from: behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism. These three learning theories are kind of different from each other. In behaviorism, it's about the new behavior or changing in behavior are required through association between simulation and response. So basically, you will introduce your learner to some simulations and guide them through to find a link to a new change in behavior due to this simulation. In cognitivism, learning occurs through internal processing of information. In this learning technique, we look at the human brain as if we are looking at a computer. And the last one, the constructivism, we construct our own knowledge of the world based on an individual experience. In this theory, mainly the learners will be responsible for their learning process. In my course, I will choose two of these learning theories. The first one is the behaviorism. In behaviorism, it's all about instruction, repeat, and reinforcement. Learning happens through repetition and positive reinforcement, conditioning. When someone responds to a simulation, your memory and behavior will change due to the simulation, and that's when learning happens. In this course, the teacher should be able to set clear boundaries, give consistent consequences, and clear instructions. In a nutshell, it's all about how your behavior changed. You experiment, and that why you didn't buy bad product twice. For me, in my course, I will make I will make sure that to give my my learner a detailed rehearsals, corrections, and reinforcement. I will make sure to give them templates for all the online or for all the planning tools that is needed by the IP program. I will show them examples how to fill each and every one. Also, I will make sure to give them feedback, ask them to change and modify whatever they are not getting wrong until we get the best results. So in this part, they will be looking at me working and filling. Then they can copy me and do the work. In the next technique, the constructive learning theory, the next one that I will be choosing, it's based on connection to prior knowledge, and earning is a social process. Again, because teachers will be responsible for delivery and for delivery of the course later on, to let them, it's really logical to let them in control of their own learning. So, in this technique, teacher, which is going to be me, I will be only a facilitator. I will only make adjustment when needed, and I will let them design their own work. I will make sure that they will be able to use their prior knowledge, because as I'm teaching teachers, they already have some experience in how to deliver course and how to make planning for their course. It's just that we need to adjust it to the IB style. So I will make sure that they will be responsible for their own learning. Thank you for listening. These are the references that I went through. Thank you.